So, in the series of learning C++ programming language, in the previous video we have discussed input and outputs in C++. Basically, C in and C out objects, how to use C in and C out to take input to print output on the screen with the help of a program, right? Now, the next concept is operators in C++. Operators in C also there, that also we have discussed, like when we are discussing C programming language. Now, we will see all the type of operators in C++, right? With the help of proper program for each operators, plus operator precedence, operator associativity, everything we are going to discuss, right, one by one, right? Now, first of all, what is an operator? See, it is just a symbol which is used to tell the compiler, which type of operation, specific operation, whether it's logical or mathematical operation is to be performed, right? It's just a symbol to tell the compiler, right, which specific mathematical or logical operation is to be performed on the operands, right? The things or the data on which the operation to be performed is known as operands, right? See, if I write something like this, 5 plus 3 means plus is what here? Addition means operator, just a symbol which tells the compiler what? Addition to be performed on the data 5 and 3. 5 and 3 is what? Operands. So, these are operands, this is operator. Right. Now, basically 3 categories of operators are there. First is what? Unary operator, then binary operator and ternary operator. Unary operator means they need only one operand. Binary means they work upon 2 operands, and ternary means 3 operands. Right. Like just for example, you can say this increment and decrement operators, although we'll discuss one by one everything. So, they need only one operand, like plus plus A. A is what? A single operand. So, they work on single operand. Binary means like this plus. This plus needs 2 operand, 1, 2. So, this is binary. Ternary means only one operator is there which comes under this category, that is conditional operator, which requires 3 operand. This also we'll discuss, right? Now, let me just show you the types of operators. Basically 5 types of operators are there: arithmetical, relational, logical, bitwise, assignment, and then we have miscellaneous operators, right? So, these basically 5 types of operators are there in C++: arithmetic, relational, logical, bitwise, assignment. Some operators come into miscellaneous category, those also we'll discuss. First thing we'll discuss arithmetic operators. So, I guess these are very simple. Arithmetic operators are plus, minus, into, multiplication, divide, modulo. Plus 2 more type of operators comes into arithmetic, that is increment and decrement operator. So, plus plus, minus minus. Plus plus is what? Increment operator. Minus minus is what? Decrement operator. So, these operators are binary and these 2 operators are unary. So, these are arithmetic operators. I guess no need to tell you the meaning of plus, minus, into, divide and all. Maybe modulo, in modulo you will be confused. So, let me just take one example. Like if you write, suppose I am taking 2 variable, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 3, and I am just printing C out A mod B equal to, right, and I am printing A mod B, that's it. So, 10 modulo 3, what output you will get here? The output of this A mod 3 is what? It will give you remainder. So, when you divide 10 by 3, the remainder would be 1. So, it will give 1. And division operator will give 3. 3 3s are 9. So, I guess many students got confused in this modulo and this divide. Divide will give 3 in this case, and this will give remainder. Just you have to remember this thing. It will give remainder. So, 10, when you divide 10 by 3, the remainder would be 1. If you divide 10 by 5, suppose B is 5, the remainder would be 0. So, now it will give 0, right? Now, these 2 operators are little bit tricky. So, let me just explain these 2 operators. Now, increment, decrement, these are also of 2 types: pre-increment and post increment. Now pre-decrement means what? Let me just take one example, like I am taking int a is equal to 10, right? So if you write, now pre-increment means plus plus a, pre-increment plus plus a, pre, pehle, right, before. Post increment means a plus plus, post means after, so the symbol, this operator would be after this operand. Pre-decrement means minus minus a, post decrement means a minus minus, right? So the meaning, let me just tell you. See, suppose here we are taking one more variable b, and b equal to plus plus a, and we are just printing cout a and b with endl. I'm not writing the complete program. I'll show you the thing with the help of program also on my laptop. Just the logic, main logic, right? So now what would be the value of a? What would be the value of b? What value would be printed? See, this is what, first of all, pre-increment. So pre-increment means first it will take the value plus plus a means 10. First the value would be incremented, means 10 becomes 11. It means it will add 1 to the syntax is what? This one, like plus plus expression, here you can write. So it will add 1 to the expression, right? And decrement means it will subtract 1 from the expression, like minus minus expression. This is for pre. For post you can write expression plus plus and expression minus minus. That's it. Now this expression or the operand may be any arithmetic, any of the arithmetic type, or a pointer. You can use pointer also, right? We can also use these kind of operator with a pointer, with properly defined pointer. Some pointer is pointing to any object, then you can increment that pointer, you can decrement that pointer, right? That also we will be discussing when we will discuss pointers, right? Now see, so it will take the value 10, it will add first the value 1 to the value, that is 11, and then the modified value it will return. So now it will return 11, so in B 11 would be stored and A also becomes 11. So whenever the program would run, see, whenever in main function control will come, like before this we have main function, so in memory we have A variable, in memory we have B variable, here we have any garbage value. Now B is equal to plus plus A. Now plus plus A means it becomes 11, and after that this 11 value would be assigned to this B. Now A and B both will 11 11, so it will print 11 and 11, right? If same I write here A plus plus, this is what? Post increment. Now listen to this carefully. Post means first the value is 10, in B now we have nothing. So post increment or decrement operators works how? It will take this object like A, 10, create a copy of this object, right? In that also we have 10, right? Now first it will return the value, original value, 10 it will return. So the 10 would be assigned to this B first. In B now we have 10. And after that the value would be incremented. Now 10 becomes 11. At this point of time it will print A is 11 and B is 10. This is the main difference. Let me just discuss it with the help of these operators. Decrement. A minus minus. Okay. Now what it will print? See, this is post decrement. Post decrement means the original value, this expression, right? This will return the original value of A, and after that the value would be decremented. So original value of A is what? 10. So it will return 10. So now 10 would be assigned to this B, and now the value would be decremented. Now this was 10, 10 becomes 9. So it will print 9 and 10. Right? If I take minus minus A, it is pre-decrement. Pre-decrement means first the value would be updated. Updated means decremented by 1. So at first we have 10, in B we have nothing. So at first the value would be modified, decremented by 1, that has become 9, and that 9 value would be the modified value would be returned, would be used. So now it will return the modified value is 9, so 9 would be assigned to this B, 9. So now it will print 9 and 9. I hope now difference between increment, decrement, pre and post is clear to you guys, right? We'll see complex example also in the same expression, like we are using more increment operator, more decrement operator in the same expression only, right? Then what value would be printed? But first of all we will discuss the precedence, right? Then only you will get those complex type of questions. So those also we'll discuss. This video is just to make you understand the meaning of these operators, right? So arithmetic operators, I think clear to you. Now next is relational operator. See, relational means it will show some relation between the operands, you can say. These are also binary operators. So relational operators are something like this: double equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. So this is what double equal to means, to check the equality. Suppose let's take one example. I am taking int a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 3, right? And if we check a equal to b, the result of these operators will give you true or false, right? Is a equal to b? No, so it will give false, that is 0. Now a not equal to b, a is 10, b is 3. Yes, it is true, so it will give true. A less than b, is it true? No, false. A greater than b, yes, that will give true, the result would be true, that is 1, this is 0, this is 1. Now a less than equal to b, it is less than or equal to, is it less than? No, or equal to? No, so it will give you false, that is 0. And a greater than equal to b, yes, greater than b, it will give you true. So these are basically to show the relation between the operands, or here you can write down any expression also, right, rather than just a and b. Like I am writing a plus 3 equal to b plus 10. What it will give you, that you have to tell me in comment section. So this is what expression, right? So on the left side also expression, on the right side also some expression you can write, right? But see, this kind of thing you cannot use with the increment and decrement operators, the operand, right? Operand can be of any arithmetic type. It can be, you can say int, it can be float, right? Or it can be pointer, but you cannot use any this kind of expression or any constant. Like I am writing plus 5. This will give you error. This value would be modifiable value. This cannot be a constant value, right? This can be a variable or a pointer. I hope you got it. Here also we cannot write like plus a plus 3. This will also give error. Or let me just give you this assignment also. You have to try this thing also. What it will give and what it will give. You have to tell me in comment section, right? Maybe it will not give error. We will just try this also. So I hope these operators are clear to you. Suppose I am writing a is also 3 and b is also 3. Then in this case, what would be the output of all these operators? This also you have to tell me in comment section. This is for your assignment. A also 3, b also 3. In that case, the output of these operators, right? Then this also you have to tell, and this also you have to try. If you don't want to tell, you just at least you try, right, with the help of programs. So now let me just show you programs on both these operators, arithmetic and relational operator. We have this file operators.cpp. I have already created this file because we don't need to write any complex code, just simple code is there. So first we will discuss arithmetic operators. Let me just comment out all the other operators here, right? See, I hope you can see this. Just we are the header IO stream, then using namespace st, then main function, and here we are discussing arithmetic operators first. I think these are very simple. I'm just discussing addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulo. X is 10, y is equal to 3, right? So now this just you have to write on x plus y minus y into divide or modulo, and that's it. Handle, I hope you got this is a manipulator, that also we'll discuss in a separate video also. But the meaning of this is just to add a separate line, right? The cursor would be after printing this addition, whatever the in double quote, that would be as it is printed on the screen. And after that we have handle, x plus y would be printed, and handle means the cursor would be in next line. So next output would be started from the next line only. So let me just save it and run this. See, x 10, y 3. So addition would be 13, subtraction would be 7, multiplication 30, division would be 3, and modulo is 1 because it is remainder, right? So I hope this is clear to you. Now let's just discuss increment and decrement operator, and let me just comment these out, right? In single line also you can write down all these operators, but that you can try out at your own, right? Now this is increment and decrement operator. See, I am taking x 10, simply y. Now y is equal to plus x, and I am printing x and y. Then I am printing y is equal to x plus, then just printing x and y, right? See, in between also I am writing handle. It's not like that handle would be always be at the end of the cout statement. No, in between also you can just wherever you want to add a new line, just use this manipulator handle. So after printing x value, I want then y value should be printed in the next line. So I am writing handle. Just these operators, insertion operators and handle, right? Now let me just run this and show you what output you will get. See, first values are 11, right? Because first is plus x, that is pre-increment. So value would be incremented in first, and the modified value would be returned. So that would be stored in y. And next is what? X plus, that is post. So x value would be incremented, that is 12, and y value would be the previous value, the original value of x. Original value of x is 11, right? So that is 11. Why 11? Because previously also we have used plus x. So that value, previously it was 10 at starting, then it becomes 11, and after that it becomes 12, right? So I hope now this output you will get. So original value is 11 for this, 11 would be stored in y, and then x plus means 11 plus means 12, 12 would be printed, right? So I guess for minus you can try out at your own, or if you want me to try out, just we do minus x and x minus, right? Let me just run this and show you the output. See, 9 first statement would give 9, x is 10, pre-decrement. So first the value would be decremented, and that decremented value would be returned. So decremented value would be assigned to y, that is 9. Now the value becomes 9, the modified value of x is 9. Now again we are writing x minus. So now the value of x is 9. This is post, so the original value of x is 9. So 9 would be first of all returned, that is stored in y, and then becomes 9 minus, that is 8. So x is 8 and y is 9. I hope you got this concept, plus, increment or decrement operators, right? Now if you write here, see, if suppose I am writing here rather than this plus I am writing 10, right? See, it is showing a red line. Expression must be a modifiable L value, right? 10 is what? A constant, so we cannot use a constant here, right? See, L value required as decrement operand. So operand should be modifiable L value. So constant we cannot use. If I want to use expression like I am writing here x plus 2 and this thing, so still it is showing red line. Expression we cannot use. Let me just run this and show you. Same, L value required as decrement operand. So this operand should be, you can say, modifiable, that can be modified, modifiable L value, right? So that's it. Expression you cannot use. Operator you can use here. If I take something like this, like I'm writing float 10.678, and here I'm writing minus x. Now let me just run this and show you. It same 9.6789, 8.678 and 9, right? I hope you got this thing, because see 9.678 because of x, and y we are taking int, that is why it is just taking int value 9 only. So you can take float here, then run this, and now it will give for both x and y float values, right? So now any arithmetic type of value, the operand can be of any arithmetic type of value or any pointer. So this is for these operators. Let me just comment this out and let me just show you now relational operators. So these are now relational operators, right? So see, you have to put this x less than y into these brackets, otherwise it will give error, right? These operators, relational operator, you cannot directly use, you have to put these brackets. So let me just run this, less than y, greater than y, all these operators I have written here, and the output is, see, x less than y, 1, that is true. 3 and 6, the value is 3 and 6, so you can see x greater than y, no. X less than equal to y, yes, 1. And x greater than equal to y, no. X equal to y, equal to, no. Not equal to true, that is 1. So the output of these relational operator would be true or false. They are going to show some show relations among the operands, right? Now here also you can x plus 1 or y plus 1, these kind of things you can write, and you can try out at your own what kind of thing they'll give. See, if I'm writing here x plus 1 and y, so for the first expression it is giving false, 0. X plus 1 becomes 4, y minus 5 becomes 6 minus 5, that is 1. So 4 less than 1, no. 4 is greater than 1, so it is giving 0. So these operands can be any expression in these kind of thing, but in those increment and decrement operator you cannot take those operand as expression, right? So I guess these two operators are clear to you guys. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment section. Right now, in the next video, we'll discuss logical and bitwise operators. So now I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye. Take care.